The state pension under fire. Are pensioners being unfairly targeted? If you've been keeping an eye on the news lately, you'll have noticed a familiar, uneasy headline surfacing once again. Government ministers are reviewing the future of the state pension and the long-debated triple lock. The underlying tone: the current system is deemed too generous and changes may be on the horizon. For millions of retirees, this feels less like a routine policy review and more like a direct slap in the face. A broken social contract? The core of the outrage is simple. The state pension isn't a benefit or a government handout. It's a deferred income. Workers spend 4 to 5 decades paying national insurance contributions with a clear, unwritten guarantee. Work hard, pay into the system, and the state will safeguard your basic living standards when you retire. To suggest that this system is suddenly too generous ignores the reality on the ground. The UK state pension is already among the lowest in the developed world relative to average earnings. For millions, particularly those without substantial private savings, it is their primary shield against poverty. Removing or weakening the triple lock, which guarantees pensions rise by wage growth, inflation, or 2.5%, threatens to chip away at that fragile safety net. Key takeaway: pensioners aren't asking for special treatment, they are simply asking the government to honour the lifelong contract they paid into. The government's Treasury perspective. So why is the Treasury pushing for a review? From an official budget perspective, the math presents a difficult puzzle. Demographics. People are living longer, meaning more retirees claiming pensions over longer periods. Economic volatility. Spikes in inflation and wage growth trigger mandatory, compounding increases in the pension bill. Fiscal pressure. The Office for Budget Responsibility frequently warns that the triple lock creates unpredictable, long-term costs that squeeze funding for other public services like healthcare. To balance the books, policymakers often raise arguments about intergenerational fairness, pointing out that younger workers face high living costs and rising taxes. But framing this as a war between generations misses the bigger picture. The real-world impact. Stripping back pension guarantees doesn't just harm today's retirees, it undermines confidence for tomorrow's workforce. If the rules keep changing, how can anyone reliably plan for retirement? Furthermore, weakening the state pension risks pushing vulnerable seniors into hardship, leading to higher demands on social care and the NHS, effectively shifting public spending rather than saving it. Looking ahead. Finding long-term fiscal stability is a valid goal, but targeting those who have spent a lifetime contributing to society is the wrong way to achieve it. Rather than constantly threatening the triple lock, the focus should be on building a sustainable, predictable pension system that respects past contributions while remaining fair to future generations.